Hi everybody, this is Jamal from Jayz Internet Solutions. Welcome to another episode of Jayz TV. Today we are continuing the topic of the anatomy of LinkedIn. Okay, so what is the site comprised of? Yesterday we spoke about how LinkedIn differs from Facebook, and today we're going to talk a bit about what you see and what you sort of can do on the site when you get to linkedin.com. Okay, firstly, LinkedIn has been termed an online Rolodex. Okay, now a Rolodex is a little sort of device or gadget that you put on your desk with a whole lot of business cards in it, or contact information, like people's names, the companies they work at, and their contact numbers, email addresses, things like that. I don't have a Rolodex with me, but what I do have is a business card holder. Looks something like this, and if you open it up, there's a whole lot of business cards that you can flip through and sort of see people's contact details at a glance. Now I have two of those business card holders, and I have many more business cards that aren't in a holder. Okay, so that's, it's handy for me, and I can get to, if I'm looking for someone's contact details, I can go through those business card holders, and LinkedIn takes that a step further. Okay, and what LinkedIn does is that it lets you see the contact details of professional business people, but also on LinkedIn, if you go into anyone's profile, so any of these people here will be listed on LinkedIn as connections to me, and if you go into each of these people on LinkedIn, you will be able to see their business card holders. Okay, so you'll be able to see who is connected to them. Okay, and it might be a business professional you want to work with, it might be a CEO of a company, it might be an account executive at a different company that you might want to get hold of. And when you see that people that you are connected to, when you see their connections, it opens up a whole lot of room for you to connect with other people and sort of do business with them. Okay, so it makes the contact, if you want to contact these people, it makes the contact a bit warmer than just a cold call and a cold contact, and it makes relationships sort of move a lot faster. Okay, so in LinkedIn you have your connections, and you can send connections via an email invite. You can email people that you know, invite them to connect with you on LinkedIn, and then you can also search on LinkedIn for people. Now the searching is extremely powerful. Okay, I love searching on LinkedIn because there are so many people on LinkedIn, firstly, and then secondly, when I'm searching any category of people, I always find that they either in my first line of connection. Okay, so they're people that I'm already connected with, or they're in my second line of connection. And what that means is that these people that I'm searching for are not connected to me directly, but they are connected to someone in my first degree network. Okay, so that's powerful. So if I'm looking for someone in PR, someone in recruitment, or someone in media, I always find that the people that I'm looking to talk to are 1 or 2 degrees away from me. Okay, and that's very powerful. The search mechanism within LinkedIn, excuse me, the search mechanism in LinkedIn is very powerful. You can search globally, and then you can also search within your zip code, okay, within your area code, and sort of refine the search to the city that you're living in, or you can even refine the search to a different city. You don't have to necessarily be living there, but you can refine the search in that city and find people you want to work with in that city. Okay, it's very, very powerful. Besides the people, LinkedIn also has a section called companies, so you can set up your company and you can search for other companies as well on LinkedIn. Okay, so that's a bit broader. And LinkedIn also has groups. Groups is phenomenal. You can create a group or participate in any group that as long as you sort of get invited or your request is accepted to join that group. And people are establishing groups for industry purposes. They're establishing groups around ideas. There are lots of groups on LinkedIn, and within those groups people are having different discussions. Okay, they are sharing information, they're talking about things, they're asking questions, and the groups are very, very powerful. And I do suggest, especially if you're an industry leader or an industry expert, and or if you want to become one, then start a group on LinkedIn. It will help you considerably. Okay, LinkedIn also has a question and answer section, which is extremely powerful, because what that does is it raises your level of expertise. So people can see what questions you've asked, people can see which questions you've answered, and the LinkedIn community starts to get to know you once you use the question and answer section frequently. Okay, so a lot of people, I don't use question and answers as much as I'd like to, but I do notice that whenever I go into that section, I always see answers by people that I know from Twitter or from Facebook or from their blog. People like Chris Brogan is very active on LinkedIn, and other people that I know as well, and it shows that they're active, they're participating in these forums, they are contributing the information, and this does a lot of good for your online reputation and for your personal branding reputation. Okay, LinkedIn also has a jobs section, so you can search for jobs and you can also place jobs. When you do place jobs, there is a cost for that, but it's a very successful sort of section within the free LinkedIn realm, where people are posting jobs and looking for jobs as well. Like we did say 2 episodes ago, that the hiring solutions is the biggest and fastest growing revenue stream of LinkedIn, but that's not included here. That's something separate, and we will talk about that in a future episode. Okay, so LinkedIn is extremely useful. I suggest you get a personal profile up on there. It's like your CV, but I would say a CV on steroids. Right? You get your profile up there, connect with people that you know, and then search for other people that you'd like to know, that you'd like to network with, and then also use the groups section, the company section, and also the question and answers, which is very, very powerful. Okay, so that's sort of wrapping up the anatomy of LinkedIn. There's a lot of other things I want to get into about their revenues, their business models and all of that, so we'll get to that in the next couple of episodes. That's all for today. This is Jamal from Jayz Internet Solutions. Until we speak again, crush it.